Okay guys, so today is my first attempt at doing anything on my own, quilting, sewing wise. So we made this when we were at Rose Rocker's house, and Miss Rose helped us a ton with it, obviously, but actually she made us do most of it ourselves. But she did do this little cute little seam thing for us before we left, because we don't have a machine that does that, and we didn't have time to bind it, and she wanted it to stay together, and so she put that pretty little stitch on there for us. So today I'm going to attempt to bind it, but the first thing I have to do is thread the machine, which I've never done on my own before, so that's what we're going to do first. Dean's standing here. He's never done it on his own yet either, but we figure between the both of us we can figure it out, hopefully. Voila. Do you think it's right? Should I sew something and see? How does this go? This way? So we have the binding, and it's already sewn together at a diagonal where the two pieces come together. So I'm going to iron that while he's looking to see if I threaded the machine correctly.
And then we kind of go back to the front towards the right, pull our thread this way because we're going to thread the needle.
Yep, that's what I did.
Good.
This thing right here. So I went through there, pulled it this way, and turned the corner and came in through the needle.
Oh, okay, cool. Looks like you did it perfect.
But my iron doesn't work. And this thing's a mess. So I went and got my straightener, my hair straightener.
Wow, that could work.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, that's working.
It is working really well.
I have to be careful not to pull on it though. Fancy like Applebee's. Now I have to find out how to do this. Jenny, how do I bind a quilt? Bam.
Hi, I'm Jenny from the Missouri Star Quilt Company. Today we're going to talk about binding your quilt, start to finish, even ending it. So what you're going to do when you get your quilt all quilted like this, I mean it's completely...
Okay, so she is ironing it. Wait, which way is she ironing it?
So I've just ironed it in half, and then I head over to the sewing machine and I sew them together.
Well, okay. You have to fold it and iron it. It's going to be tricky with a hair iron. Can you hold this for me? Here, come over here. Okay. This is how professionals do it.
Professional beginners, of course.
Professional beginners. Yeah, pull me down there.
Oh, that's hot.
I know. I've burnt myself. Well, obviously I've burnt myself on this before, but I've burnt myself on my hair before. Not like severely, but like I'll straighten my hair and then touch my hair. My hair will be so hot from the straightener that burns my hand. Look at that pretty little... This is very professional.
Hey, when you live in a small space like we do, you use what you can.
Well, I do need to get a new iron though. because this won't work very well for
larger ones.
Yeah.
You're limited to about 4 or 5 inches there.
Oh, can you go further away from me?
Promise I'll take a shower sometime today.
Voila! Beautiful. I'm gonna see what Jenny says to do next.
I line up my presser foot with the edge of the quilt.
I don't know what she. I don't know what she's saying.
Of the quilt, and we're just going to sew it on here. Now, if you're sewing this and you're going to hand bind it, you sew it to the front of the quilt and curve it around to the back. If you're going to machine bind it, you sew it on the back and curve it around to the front. I prefer hand binding, so we're just going to go ahead and sew this to the front. And I'm just going to zoom along here like this. Today I brought this is my Baby Lock Jane, and I love the Jane because it's so fast. It's just a straight stitch, but it's great for that quick sewing, so I brought that up to the table. Then what we're going to do to the front. I prefer hand.
Well, here goes nothing. Okay, what do I do when I get to the corner?
I stop 1/4 of an inch from the end. I'm going to turn it, and I'm just going to sew off the edge to the point. Then what we're going to do, just pull this back like this and lay it straight across. So I'm
She does what?
and we're just going to curve this back like this.
She made that look so easy. Oh, wait. Wait, what'd she do? I can't figure out what she did. I don't understand. All right, Jenny.
We're just going to put our finger in here, curve it back like that, and we're just going to come right in high.
I don't think I'm supposed to have this 1/4 inch seam foot on here. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks terrible. Babe, my corner looks terrible.
Where's that?
I don't know, it's all janky wonky.
Every now and then you lose in life. What you're risking when you roll the dice. Now I'm gonna place the bet on me. I do believe you will learn what it's like to fail.
Well, I don't understand because you have this flap here.
I do believe.
I don't know. Oh, it folds over. Oh, that flap is gonna fold over. Oh, I see. I get that. Okay. I think I was supposed to take off this foot.
Where's that?
Because I've got the 1/4 inch, I don't think it's supposed to be a 1/4 inch seam here.
Oh, you don't.
Jenny would have had about 9 of these done by now. She makes it look so easy. Yeah, I don't understand. Ugh. Okay, she said put your...
Just gonna come right in here on this edge and start down the next side. Curve it back
Wait.
like that, and we're just...
I need her to go in slow motion. Playback speed.
Went down right off the end.
Okay, I've got it slowed down.
So I sew down to the edge.
Okay, she put her finger on it.
Right off the end. And then we're just gonna curve this back like this.
It looks so easy. Put her finger on it. She said, we're just going to curve this back like this. What? Ugh! She put her finger on it and she said, we're just gonna curve this back like this. Ugh. What? My first project is going to be so janky and ugly.
Which probably happens to 99% of all quilters.
You know what though? The other day when I was talking to Jenny, she said, be kind to yourself.
That's right.
Anyway, so however wide your binding is, you're gonna overlap your strips 2.5. So mine is overlap 2.5, and you can get a little ruler and measure it, and you'll want to do that for a long time.
When we get all the way back around to the other side, we're going to just take the end, tuck it in here, and sew it closed. That's how easy it is to start and stop in this particular method. And just make sure you don't go over that amount. I'm going to take one.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. So I was going to do the method that Jenny was showing me where I take these out, take this piece. So I had this piece and I had this piece and I was going to cross them over and sew or something like she was trying to show me. But I just was not understanding, and plus I don't think I had left myself enough fabric. So I went and found a different, I went to Heirloom Creations and found the way that she did it, and I haven't finished it yet, but I did this to create a pocket for this. So now I have to figure out what she's gonna do with this. Okay, so now she takes this and somehow she tucked it in.
Still.
Oh. I don't think that looks right. Okay, so I thought that she went all the way back up here and closed it. But it doesn't look like she closed it way up here. I think she has an open flap from what I can tell from the video. When our kids were little, I tried my hand at sewing. I sewed a few clothes for them. They look horrific, like so bad. But I cried so much during the sewing process because I like things perfect. I like to know how to do things. And so I gave it up. I didn't hardly sew very long at all. Okay, so I got some of this out. So I'm gonna try to do it this way now. This is gonna fold over.
Oh. Oh, okay. Then just start.
Am I supposed to start sewing this down from the top?
Yeah, from wherever you left off up there.
And why does this keep happening? Why do I have all these strings down here? It's really tight. And I've got, look, I've got 2 strings coming from down here. I have no idea why this keeps happening. I need a sewing class. Okay. So. Uh-oh. Look.
Okay, but you said that's just going to be...
That's going to get folded over.
Anyhow. So what if you just took some regular hand stitching with needle and thread just to
Put
bring it
those
together? It may not be perfect, but...
Dude, that's what hot glue is for. So I don't have the patience to do it today because I'm already at my wit's end. But to bind it, then you have to fold it over somehow. I don't even know if I did it. Like, I really don't know. I really don't understand anything what I'm doing. I don't know nothing. It looks terrible, and that's what I have. Okay. So this little thing that I messed up a little bit, I went ahead and did just a little stitch to close that up a little better. And I guess I misunderstood. I really thought that binding was supposed to be bigger, but I guess it's not. I guess that's the way it's supposed to look. So, I don't know. So anyway, today I'm done. I'm a little tired and frustrated because I'm learning something new, but that's okay. I'm not going to finish it today because some advice that you guys told me was, well, for one thing, Jenny said, be nice to yourself. And right now I'm not being nice to myself. And then the other thing that you guys told me was to be patient. And one piece of advice that we got a lot actually was to step away when you're frustrated. I think I did the best I could so far, and now I just need to fold it over, and I'm gonna hand stitch the binding closed on the back, but I'm gonna save that for another day. Plus I need an iron because my iron doesn't work. So I'm done for today. And this is like really weird learning something new in front of you guys. But you guys can tell me, give me advice, give me some pointers on what I did right, what I did wrong. And on the next video, hopefully I will show you a finished product after I hand stitch it closed. We'll see. See ya.